My trainer just says downright and punch. Like no matter how many times I downright and punch, it's just a stupid old Martin punch.
Yo, Martin, what's up, man? It's Travis, the MTG nerd.
Hey, dude. So what card do you want?
7th edition Stormcrow, if possible.
That is
How
a
much
good man right
does
there.
that cost?
Maybe like a nickel.
Wait. Not a foil one?
I like the white border. The original is good.
Damn straight. A
I
good
just-
man right there. It's the best card in Magic.
It's not very expensive though, right?
No, it's like a nickel.
Oh, so that's very classy of you. I thought you were gonna be like Black Lotus,
Nah,
Mox Ruby.
I respect this man.
That's very honorable, and I will absolutely honor it.
if you want, you don't have to. But,
Of course.
yeah, well, I'm curious. You don't have to answer, but I'm just curious about your experience with Magic, or,
One of my best friends in high school played in tournaments, and he's a very special guy. I don't get to see him a lot, but it's one of my fondest memories is watching him play and kind of making fun of him, but also kind of like being jealous because I grew up really poor and I actually really wanted to play Magic, and I couldn't because I just knew my dad wouldn't pay for it.
Magic is pay to win.
Yeah.
yeah.
This kid was like my arch rival, alter ego, best friend, and like all the above. And he was always just much smarter than me. I went to school for smarty pantses, and like I said, I always kind of wanted to play Magic, but I couldn't afford it. So I've thought about it over the years. I've like looked at the prices of the cards and stuff, but now that I kind of have nothing to do. It's sort of a fun thing. I might as well get involved in it. That's the true story.
So it's really to keep up with a friend, really.
Well, I don't see him nearly as much as I'd like to. I see him like once a year. So, and I don't even think he plays anymore. So it's just sort of like nostalgia, I guess.
You should just show up with 2 decks next time you see him and be
That's
like,
what I'm thinking.
throw down, bitch.
Yeah.
So, what do you like more, the playing or the collecting, or how do you see those?
I like collecting. I love collecting things in general, music, art, even like my dad collected a lot of movies when I was a kid. It's like our basic form of collecting, and it's just fun. It's fun putting together collections, especially if there's a lot of it. There's rare stuff, there's not so rare stuff. And what's a good thing about Magic is even the rarest card isn't that expensive. And I know there's $100,000 cards and whatever, but you can't collect art because like the rarest art is fucking
millions and millions.
$100 million. Yeah. Music. Music's one where I've enjoyed collecting because it's just not that expensive. Like the Wu-Tang was the most expensive piece of music ever sold. I could afford it, so that's kind of cool. And then like the next highest piece of music ever sold was the first Beatles tape, which was only $500,000. So yeah, I know that's a lot, but like my point is like you could get what's common in music is something called test pressing. And it's just like the first record you make just to see if you made it right. And those, if that's like your favorite band and it's really meaningful to you, there's this one test pressing I got for like $50. But it's like one of my favorite bands. So it was really cool to get that, So anyway, I love collecting stuff in general. It's the OCD in me. I'm very OCD about it. But I never protect them or anything. I don't care about the condition. I think condition's silly.
You play with unsleeved Black Lotuses?
I'm going to unsleeve them soon and throw them on YouTube.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, people would be so angry.
Yeah.
So can I ask you what component, if any, trolling is part of this?
A little bit for sure. I mean, I certainly didn't surprise. I was surprised by the reaction. There's I've trolled a lot of different things, and I've never seen a reaction like this. And it would not be out of character for me at all to play Magic. because I love like RPGs. I love, I love stuff like that. I love collecting and I love RPGs. It's like the perfect fucking fit,
You would love Warhammer 40,000 then.
I think the reaction is because, I mean, let's face it, most geeks, their hobby is a large part of their life. So, I mean, it's very close to who they are and their identity.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I tried trolling UFC, I've tried trolling a bunch of shit, and this got by far the biggest, like, wow, you guys really care about this. And I think that's cool. Like, maybe I would have started just trolling, but, like, the intense reaction makes me want to keep with it. And I respect it. It's not like, I think it's like something to be laughed at. Like, I definitely respect it. And,
You can laugh at it if you want. I think it's pretty funny, really.
well, all I'm saying is, like, it's a cool game, and I respect the game. And, I think the reaction is funny, absolutely. But the game is a good game. It's a cool game. It's got its pluses and minuses, obviously. But, it's a game like any other game. I love chess. I love all kinds of games. So it's like a perfect fit. It hits everything for me.
That's good, man.
It is
I'm
a lot
glad
of
you like
fun.
it. It's a really good game. If you care for some insight on like outrage in the Magic community, that's just a thing. It's just outrage. What are people mad about this week? So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are touchy about it.
Oh god, yeah. Especially in like standard format. If anything gets like banned, you'll have like weeks and weeks of people bitching and complaining.
There's also a lot of anti-capitalistic hate for speculators in general, anyone who hoards cards, which is kind of bizarre considering the game couldn't exist otherwise, right? Or
It's
not in this form.
Hasbro is like a huge company. I mean, Wizards of the Coast sold out to Hasbro. There's some capitalism for you. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I actually had taken a break from the game for a number of years. And like you had said to yourself when you were younger, that's really where you first came into it. And that was the way it was for me. And when I came back into the game, I saw that Hasbro had bought it. I was a little like confused, but, it kind of makes sense. Small company.
I mean, what are you going to do?
What's the point of this game if you can buy yourself a victory?
That's a good question. That's a great question.
There's still skill and luck.
Yeah.
It's assumed that for tournament players, everyone has the maximum amount of money, so that everyone's on even footing. And Martin's buying cards that aren't really allowed in the most common tournaments. So it's a non-issue for most players. Most people who are mad, it doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect us really.
How many Black Lotuses would you guess are in circulation?
Oh, I actually have no idea.
I'm going to say there's probably around, I think I read a number somewhere that said like it was a few thousand for the first set and around 3,000 for beta.
Yeah, it's thousands.
Probably around 12,000 for unlimited, roughly.
I collected things that are like, there's 6.
Right.
You can't really like change the price of something if there's thousands.
But they were all printed 22 years ago, and they were all played by kids who had no idea what they were doing. The card was like $20 back then,
Number of circulating ones, right?
Circulating ones, there's probably under, 5,000, I would think, left at this point.
Yeah, so, I mean, I collect so many different things. If there's 5,000, the price just can't get that high. That's
not
a lot.
The immediate future, no.
Yeah, that's just a lot. It's hard to take that many things out of circulation.
But really, it's not about that card. Like that card, yeah, that's the quintessential one in the people's minds. But really, what you want to look at is tournament staples for things that happen to be on the reserve list.
Yeah, for me, it's not about the money. I mean, I make my money doing something else. Not trying to make money playing Magic cards. Or I think there was some guy who had some conspiracy theory about taxes and law and stuff like that. It's also silly.
MTG Lion, I saw that.
Yeah, it's funny. I've got 100 lawyers, and I'm just going to tell them on Monday, like, Magic cards. It's all about the Magic cards.
Cardboard crack.
They'd be like,
What's it called? Cardboard crack.
yeah, we quit.
When you're somebody who has like kind of limited income, and you go to like your local card shop, you tell yourself that you're only going to buy one pack, and then you end up buying like 4 or 5 of them because you just keep opening them up. Like, what did I get? What kind of rare did I get? Come on! I need more!
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run. Thanks for inviting me to your group.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody have a nice night.
You too.
You too, man.
Take it easy, Travis.
What a class act.
Also, thanks for all the content you put out. A lot of your stuff is very awesome and interesting.
Thanks, and thanks Noah for letting me know this was going on, and Martin for
Yeah.
indulging a few questions. Thank you.
No problem, Trav.
Take it easy.